Manual transmission, that's why I like this one.
Of snow in this country, what cars do you see that are parked up and they can't move them?
The yellow one as well.
This is another one.
This is sick.
Another one,
I like this one, I don't know why.
Because this one here's got this is more an earlier one than this one.
Careful.
Cap on the regular, you know how it is.
Come on, man, we outside, baby. You gotta show love to this guy.
I'm just getting it on so I can see you shine. I'm trying to take it over like this shit is mine. I got everything I wanted cause I went and grind. I was taught to go all out and stop wasting time. They always saw the nigga that he couldn't do it. So I had to put in work just so I could prove it. That was back-to-back wins, nigga, I ain't losing. I was born to be a star, you hear it in my music.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me.
Motion picture shit.
Look at the weather. But anyways, let's get back to it. What's going on, people? Welcome back to Ace Nation, and we are outside again. You gotta show love to your boy, man. I always come out for you, look, give you guys good content, man. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, show love to your boy. Today, Ace Cafe starts at 6 o'clock, guys. Right now, it's around 5:30 at the moment. What I'm gonna do, jump in the car, make ways towards Ace Cafe. But guys, look. But anyways, I'm still gonna go there. Still gonna see what's popping over there. And it's all love, man. Ace Nation for the taking. We're gonna win, guys. And it's all love. And I'll catch you guys when I get to Ace Cafe. For now, peace. And we're here, guys. What's good, my boy? Yeah, I'm chilling, man. You alright? Guys, this guy's a legend, bro. He's always... Hey, real talk. Real talk. Every time, bro, you're here, you're working, you're doing your thing, man.
Yeah, but...
For real, bro.
Always.
How was it anyways today?
It's gonna be hella quiet still.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm glad that we got a few cars, though, look.
Yeah,
I thought, I was on the way and I was like, no one's gonna come. But they're here still.
But it's not gonna be live like before, it's gonna be hella quiet.
Yeah, facts. It's just gonna be those lot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Porsche night tonight.
Yeah, Porsche, yeah.
Mainly just Porsches.
Come on. I'm my boy, I'll leave you to it. But guys,
Sure.
this guy's a G, man. Love my bro.
Okay.
So that one over there.
That one.
No, that first one.
That first one. That's a 944.
That's a 944, guys.
944,
And what? Do you know what year?
That one's a H reg. That one's. That's going to be like a H. It's a 1990. That's going to
1990.
be 1991.
Okay. Do you know the value nowadays, like
Or something
the
like
retail?
that.
Yeah.
Well, it just depends what the mileage is and the service history. But I think these are going for something like anything from about 20,000 to maybe 25, because they do different models and different specs.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think tonight's not a brilliant night. Usually, this here in the middle is you ain't getting no cars
got
in.
one
But it's
coming.
only the beginning now. It's only 6 o'clock.
Oh, so you expected more?
Well, it starts at 6 tonight.
Okay,
So
so
you
people
might find some people might see the rain and think I'm not taking my pride
car
and joy
out.
out.
Yeah,
in
facts.
this weather.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So that's
That one is a 996.
okay, so that's a 996.
That's still a 911. That's a 996 though.
996.
Yeah, and they
Okay.
do them in different variants. They do that in rear wheel drive, 4-wheel drive. And, you know, they're convertible, and they'll have different. You know, there'll be like a 3.6.
Oh, different engines.
Different engines,
Yeah.
and there'll be like, say for example, there'll be a GT3, GT2.
Yeah, GT3s are sick.
GT3s,
Naturally
yeah.
aspirated, right?
Yeah, I used to have one.
They are
yeah.
sick.
Yeah, GT3s, but there's all different variants. Like you'll get one in this model, 996 model,
Yeah.
and they'll have a Mark 1 and a Mark 2.
Okay.
And now I think there's usually a guy comes here with a GT2. A GT2 basically is almost as similar to a turbo, but instead of being 4-wheel drive, it's 2-wheel drive.
Okay.
So it's got like sort
Just the
of
oil
silly
system
amount
difference.
of horsepower. and they used to called them cars the Widowmaker. It means that a lot of people used to kill themselves in there because they're so powerful. All
dangerous.
If they're in 4-wheel drive, they're more manageable. But in 2-wheel drive, you really got to know how to drive these cars.
Yeah, 100%.
They can be very dangerous.
100%. You can't just jump in one.
No, you really. I mean, especially if you're a bit of a crazy person, you think you can. A lot of these Porsches, how you drive them, you go in slow, you come out fast. You don't. Once you've committed yourself when you're accelerating into a bend, don't back off. Because what happens, these things, because the back end it works like a pendulum.
Okay.
So if you back off, the car just wants to throw out the back of the car.
It's even the 4-wheel drive. It's not easy.
No,
like, I mean, you still got to be a driver.
Yeah, I think.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think if you wanted a car, an all-round car, and you weren't too. I mean, maybe sometimes you can drive these cars and not really notice the difference between a 2-wheel drive unless you're really kind of, you're really into it and you really know what you're looking at. Where personally, if I was to have one of these cars and I was driving to Switzerland or I was driving all over the thing, I'd rather get a 4-wheel drive one because then you can adapt to all the terrains.
Yeah.
Imagine these. When we have snow in this country, what cars do you see that are parked up and they can't move them? BMW's rear-wheel drive.
Yeah, 100.
BMW's usually the ones, Mercedes usually, all them cars that are rear-wheel drive, they can't move, they can't do nothing.
It's too much, isn't it?
But this one here, this is a bit like a Carrera. This is like.
This is a track car.
Well,
it's got bars.
Looks like it's tracked
Yeah,
up. Yeah,
and it's empty inside.
Yeah, I mean it's one of them cars that it's called the G-body car. So the G-body was like the suspension never really changed on these cars until they came to the 89 car, which is the 964. So this car here, instead of having coil springs, struts, things like that, it just has torsion bars, which are like bars that twist and they act like springs. Okay. But on the later, have you heard of the company called Singer?
Nah.
Well, Singer, right, what they do, they take the 964, because the 964 really is the first upgrade on the 911, really, because it became like normal type of suspension, like McPherson strut and stuff like that, which is more tunable and it's better than the torsion type of effect on the car. And usually that's the car that Singer base their car they call the Singer. Now if you looked up the prices of a Singer, them cars are they go from 500,000 up to $1 million because they bespoke the car.
Yeah. So what
the car,
I got you. They took it and they built it themselves.
Yeah, but they built it on the 964 version. That's why now the 964s are coming rarer and rarer, and also the originality of the car is less and less because people are bespoking the vehicle to themselves. It's the same with, another company that does 911s is called Roof. It's a German company. It's been going for years. They made a 964, which they called the Yellow Bird. That car was hitting 200 miles an hour in the 90s.
Wow.
This is going to be this is a 911 again. This is usually when you see them with these.
Is that GT3? I don't know.
When it comes in.
It's got a spoiler. I don't think it's a GT3.
Yeah, that's probably a GT3.
Come on,
It looks like it.
GT3s are sick.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And you can tell.
Hey, little Porsche, I wanna try ya.
It looks like a GT3. Sometimes you can't tell, you have to go really up.
Yeah, we'll check the sticker though. Maybe, I don't know. It is a GT3. So yeah guys, we just got a GT3 in the building. Moving on, Tony, man, it's a pleasure meeting you. My name's Ali. Tony's been
you on a
YouTube.
channel?
I'll give you the channel after. This will come out tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
So you're
I'm
definitely.
not an expert.
No, I know, but I appreciate you, man. Thanks to Tony, guys, man. He showed a lot of love, man.
That's all right. No problem. I'll collect my check later.
I'm not even big yet. I'm not big.
I'm 3 mil.
Nah,
yeah.
I got you, bro. I got you.
A Porsche.
I got you. I promise you.
Okay. Yeah, this one would be. This is like a 991, like a later version. It's got a private plate on, but usually when you look at these Porsches, if you see anything that's got that, see that little opening on the rear there.
Oh yeah.
It's usually a turbo. So if we go around the back of it, you see that it says this is usually the air that goes into the intercooler.
There you go, guys. Okay.
As you can see,
Oh yeah, because they've seen
I'm
red.
absolutely spot on here, as much as I know about when it's a 911 turbo. But as you can see, here we have a G-body car, and look at the size of the cars. Look, this is like a little baby, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
But
They get bigger, 100%.
But don't you think that looks more beautiful to me? To me,
You know what? To you, yeah.
to me, I'll rather have that, but I wouldn't say no to that. I wouldn't say
100.
no, but I'm
Yeah.
saying I think
Old
the
as
old
gold.
ones are.
Old as
I
gold.
do.
100%.
They're really nice.
So that's
And
going to be special.
This ducktail thing on it, this is not standard on this car. See this ducktail?
What's
This
that?
is-
That extra?
This spoiler.
Oh, spoiler, yeah.
Usually this spoiler was fitted on.
Oh yeah, this doesn't even go in and out, so
No,
it just stays.
It was like the RS used to have that type of thing, and a lot of people put them on 996s, and I think they really look smart. But you don't have on the 964, for example, that spoiler retracts at 50 miles an hour, and when you drop below 50 miles an hour, as your speed drops down, it retracts.
goes down,
It goes
yeah.
up and down.
Like the
accordingly.
Bugatti.
Like a Bugatti, yeah,
Bugattis.
type of thing.
Okay, so is that red one same as that one there?
It's similar, yeah. You can see it's a similar kind of year. You know, it's
Oh, okay.
pre 89. So from 89 onwards, they changed from this to the 964. 89 to 94 went to the 993, and then from the 993 they came the 996, 997, 991, and then they started going 0.1, 0.2. And that's you know that's how it kind of works with Porsche. So
Definitely needs to. I don't know. There's something missing.
This
Maybe he
one-
needs to.
it needs a good polish, doesn't it?
Polish
The
or
problem
maybe paint.
With red, it really kind of like it takes in the sun. Really kind of like the colour red, you know, especially when it's painted, has to be really hardened properly and lacquered properly
Yeah, 100.
to stop the sun.
Yeah.
You know.
And we have this lovely yellow one
Yeah,
as well.
this is another one.
This is sick.
another one,
I
yeah.
like this one. I don't know why.
Because this one here's got this is more an earlier one than this one. Because you see, if you look at the bumpers, they've got this, they call this the impact bumper. This kind of concertina, that was the impact bumper. This is more of the earlier sort of 70s cars, which were like, you know, this is like almost kind of looking like the RS.
Look at the
type.
interior. Is that normal?
No, that's all been done to
That's
the car.
Burberry, right? I don't mind bugging on. I don't know. Check the interior, guys. It's not Burberry, but it looks
But
like
what
Burberry.
they do with a lot
Oh,
of
it's
these,
left-hand drive.
yeah, what they do with a lot of these cars is
Yeah.
that they can make, say, an 89 to 94 car look like a 70s car. And what they do with a lot of these cars, they do what they backdate them. So they make them look older than they are.
Oh, okay.
So that, you see
Yeah,
how
yeah.
this bonnet comes all the way down to here.
Yeah.
On the later cars, the bonnets come here, so they re.
Okay, got you.
So that can kind of cost you quite a lot of money to do. So they can turn that one, for example, into that if you rejig it and you backdate it.
Yeah, but we got no money, so that's
So
not enough.
you've got to have money to do that, see?
He did say that,
I
he did
can
say
tell
that.
he's got no money because he's not wearing Gucci. If he's wearing Gucci or something, or Boss, I know he's got
Yeah,
money. do you
we're
know
one
what
of
I
the
mean?
lucky ones that bought
Yeah, but-
ours like 10 years ago.
Yeah. Which
You
is-
got a nice car though, man. Still a nice car,
Oh,
bro.
it's not
Come
like
on.
Stats, but I like it more than he does.
Come on. It's lovely, bro. It's a Porsche.
Yeah, it's the shape, isn't it? It's the shape.
Yeah. Alright, moving on.
Moving on.
Another.
Yeah,
Is that
a-
similar?
No, this one is what they call a 928. That came in like a V8 version. This was one of the ones that when they used to show these kind of films on TV with these young guys, and they would, I can't remember the name of the film, but they went out and they took their mum and dad's car and they went out bird pulling in it. It's one film,
Oh.
I don't know if you ever see that film, but that's what they use, a 928.
Okay.
And the 928, they reckon it was a fact. I've never driven one, and to me,
Are these rear wheel? Old ones are rear wheel, right?
I think these are. I think this is a rear-wheel drive,
Okay.
but I'm not 100%. I'd have to look underneath it to tell you. But that is a 928. That is.
928 people. And then we have another red one.
There's another
But you
one.
can tell this red one,
It's similar to that one.
but it's the colour's a bit more
You find
better.
that with Porsches, they seem to change the model shape. They usually do it in around 6-year slots. So every 6 years
They
they'll
switch
change.
it up.
Yeah, it's very easy to, you can sit down with a book for a couple of hours and you'll know as much as I do, because it's just a case of looking and studying.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
I mean, it's not that difficult. Like this, for example, this is a Targa. So see the roof on it? This bit here, the roof, this bit here, look. This bit here is removable. You can take that off.
Oh, you can tell.
Yeah, it's removable.
Yeah, you can tell.
I think they look quite nice, but they do have
That's
a lot of
sick.
problems with the cars leaking, roofs if they're not, looked after properly and seals changed and that. But they do look smart.
No, white is nice as well.
White is smart.
Sick,
yeah.
yeah.
Looks
It is.
nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Yes, man. Shall we check this one out?
This is a GT3.
Yeah, shall we
This
check
is
it
a
out?
GT3, yeah.
Look at these
See how
front
low it is?
splitter, yeah.
Costs you a lot of money when you hit a bump with these things.
Yeah, trust me.
That's the only thing.
Sick, bro.
That's the only problem with a lot of these cars is that if there was an ambulance behind you or a police car, you ain't going to be mounting any curbs unless you're going to probably take half the front of your car off. Do you understand what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's
this is nice.
yeah.
What is that, manual? Do they all come manual?
No,
That's
at one
sick.
point they started to make them.
So what year do you think? Is this private? It's a private. Oh, I don't know, it's a private. But they got manual, man, that's much better.
Yeah.
Come on, that's a real
Yeah.
car, guys.
But
So
apparently,
we've got manual transmission.
I know a lot of people saying to me that when I've spoken to them, that when they have like the PDK, which is like an up version of the Tiptronic, it's a great car to drive. The PDK.
What's a PDK?
It's almost like
paddle.
Yeah, it's like almost like a semi-automatic type of thing. It's like a paddle shift. They're actually quicker than a manual because they change gear quicker.
Yeah, of course. Click, click, click.
That's cool.
But yeah, guys, there you go. A GT3, man. This is sick, guys. If you don't know what a GT3 is, what liters is this?
It's 4 litre there. It's
Oh.
on the there, look. If you look there, it's 4 litre.
Oh yeah, there you go. Got 4 litre, naturally aspirated, so no lag, instant.
GT3s and stuff, it's all about what they call in the olden days, well I don't still call it that now, it's called homologation. So you had to make so many of this variant so you can use it for motorsport. That's why they made these cars. I mean, Porsche's really derived from the racing, so they've always got that bred into the cars,
Yeah, it's sick, man.
racing.
As you're using the lights, I'm basically piggybacking off your lights.
Oh,
I think.
right.
I'll give you. Do you wanna? Yeah, go ahead. Do you want me to be closer or?
I don't, yeah, a little bit if you don't mind.
Well, like, you tell me when. So yeah, guys, I'm just helping this lady. She's taking some shots. Is that all right? Yeah.
Yeah, super. Yeah, just walk up and down a bit, It's on a really long exposure, so.
Yeah, if you want to know a lot about Porsches, ask this lady, her name's Ed, as far as I
Hello.
know.
Hello, how are
She
you?
used
All right?
to do with
Yes,
the
that's what
Porsche
we've just
Club,
done.
Great Britain,
Okay.
and she's got some nice cars as well.
Yeah, mine's the yellow
Her
race
husband
car.
buys
Oh,
them.
is that the yellow
Her
one?
husband
Yeah.
buys them.
I really like that
Oh,
one.
is that your one?
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
the
your
best
one?
one.
I didn't know that was your one.
So yeah, guys, see that yellow one there? Belongs to this lady here. So
So
salute to this lady, man. She's doing her
We
thing.
actually bought a guy from the Netherlands who ran a race team. And he's basically in his 80s and he basically decided he couldn't run his race cars anymore. It's 73 base, 73 Longboard original. It's
Yeah.
converted in the late 70s, early 80s
Yeah.
to race as an RSR. So
Okay.
it raced at the young times, it raced at Nuremberg, it raced
Just talking about the yellow one.
RSR.
Yeah.
But he was in his 80s and he just got to the stage where he just,
Right.
so we picked it up as a well-used race car.
What was it? You couldn't put up with driving the car, or the young birds that was wanting to get
Oh,
involved?
seriously.
Because that's what I would do. If I was 80,
Well-
I'd keep that for the birds.
So it's stripped out already, so it's a 3 litre race car. He put some
Yeah.
pop in before he sold it.
Yeah.
3 litre race car, over 300 brake horse, and it weighs 1,000 kilos.
Lovely, yeah. That's
So
lovely.
it's just
Lovely,
mental, but it's
man.
got everything on it.
So how
It's
come
a full
she's got it
RS.
then?
Because Nick and I were fighting over what car to buy, and I wanted a project car.
Yeah.
I could imagine in my own way.
Yeah.
He wanted something you could drive immediately, but he was looking like pop up the scene with the fancy.
Yeah.
Basically, that yellow one belongs to this lady over there. And she's doing her thing, man. Shout out to this lady. But moving on, well, we went through. But shout out to my boy over there. He went through all the Porsches. Well, some models I don't even know about. So we actually went through all of this line over here. Stopped at the GT3, and I'm just gonna keep going. We just got another line here. and I'm gonna just quickly go through them. Got a Carrera S, and it's a nice car, man. Lovely, man. At the end of the day, all the Porsches. Okay, GTS, Carrera GTS. We have a Boxster, Porsche Boxster, with the white wheels on it. What is this? I think Carrera 911. Yeah, Carrera 4S. Oh, that's a 911. Look at it. Nice. You see the 911? It's just got class, man. It's pretty sick. What is this doing here, man? Get out. The weather's terrible. It's been raining, guys, pissing down, but we're still here. We're still making it happen for you guys. So if you're watching this, make sure, come on, if you're watching this, make sure you share, like, and subscribe to your boy. Show love, man. Come on. We outside, baby. Yeah, guys, it's over, done, been pissing down, and hope you enjoy this video. It's something different. It's not like, it's good people, good vibes, and shout out to Lisa, Porsche London clubs. Definitely gonna go see them again. Love, guys. If you're watching this, please share, like, and subscribe to your boy, because we working, man. Catch you guys on the next one. Love.